morning, Yara and Yangtze class. I hope you're all well. This is your check-in video for the week. I'm going to start off with showing you a few of the bits of work that people in Year 2 have been doing this week. A couple of dip and do's from the sheet and a couple of activities from Purple Mash that I have enjoyed particularly. So first of all, I'm going to show you 3 poems, which is a Purple Mash activity, and it's kind of about describing the sea, the sounds of the sea, how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds, how it smells, using all your senses. So the first one is Luca's. So you can't see it very well on the screen. I'm going to read it to you. I see crashing waves in the distance and a ferry boat about to sink. I hear a raging storm and the sound of rain going plip-plop-splash, plip-plop-splash. The ocean smelt like a giant cup of salty orange juice. Whoosh! The waves crash against the boat. Ah! A seagull squawks. I feel like everything is over. Suddenly, a seabird flies over me and carries me away. Ah! I screamed as I was flying over an island called Zing Zong and fell right back on my boat. I enjoyed that one. The next one I'm going to show you is Sienna's in Yangtze class, and I enjoyed this one. It was a very good description of the sea, I thought. The sea is very loud. The waves are big, and when they crash, they send little splashes. The waves are so nice and pretty. The waves make a loud swoosh. Salty air is going up my nose. When I touch the sea, it's cold at first, but then I dip my whole hand in it. It gets warmer. I can smell salt and the stale air of the seaweed. The sea is like very salty food. It is. I don't think you really want to drink seawater. And the last one I've chosen to read is Sophia's in Yara class. They're all called The Angry Sea. I think that's the title you get given on Purple Mash, and then you write your own. When the sea is angry, it makes loud crashing noises. There are no birds, boats, or people around. The waves are high and crashing into the land. If you're standing nearby, you could get soaking wet. It would be very dangerous to get stranded far away from the land. The air smells of seaweed and tastes of salt. Everything is wet and slippery. Playing on the beach and building sandcastles is out of the question. Sorry. That made me laugh, that bit. And I also saw that Alex in Yangtze class has started his poem. He's put some pictures on already. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to write next to it. Now, this is an activity from the last Dip and Do, the first one that you got, and it was about creating your own comic book character. Now, Ezra in Yara class has created Ezra Man. I'm going to show you a picture of it. Hopefully you can see it, okay? There was once a superhero called Ezra Man. He had a sidekick called Maud Madam. Ezra Man could teleport and shapeshift. But there was an evil man called Evil Steve. I'm waiting very excitedly for the next part of this adventure from Ezra. It looks exciting. And the last piece of work I'm going to show you was a piece of free writing that I think Bella in Yara class found on our school Twitter. I think some children at school last week were maybe having a go at this piece of writing. And what they had to do was write about what might happen if dolphins took over the world. Now, Bella's, I have to warn you, is slightly terrifying. So here it is. I'll read it for you. It says, I've got an idea. I'll take over the city and get my revenge on the humans and catch them in nets. They do it to me, so I'll do it to them and eat their food. I can't wait until I tell the pod. They'll love it. Ha 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 ha! Evil laugh. Now, there was a second part to Bella's story about these evil dolphins, so I might read it next week. But we would love to see a lot more of your dip and do's. Lots of you have been doing wonderful activities on Purple Mash, which Mr. Pedal and I are enjoying a lot. But we'd love to see more of your dip and do work. So if you've got some work that you could send us a photo of, or you could just send us an email and write about what you've been doing. You don't have to send a photograph. We could still talk about it. Now, if you have been enjoying the BFG and the James and the Giant Peach stories that Mr. Pedal and I are reading, the next chapters will be out on Friday. I hope you're catching up with them. There's also lots of other stories being read by other teachers, so you could click on a Year 1 teacher and listen to them reading a story. You could click on a Year 6 teacher and listen to them reading. There's lots of books you can listen to by LinTest teachers. I hope you're all managing to get a bit of fresh air, not too bored. I hope you've maybe managed to chat to your friends or maybe send them an email. Mr. Peddle and I are really enjoying getting your emails, so please keep doing that. And if you've got any questions, please send us an email. Please get your parents too. We're really enjoying seeing your work. Hope you're reading lots and still trying to have a nice time with your families, and hope you're all very well. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, have a nice afternoon.